Okay, hey everybody, welcome back. I am Vormithrax, and we're going to check out some new games today. Yesterday, we took a pretty good look at, what did we look at? Looked at Surviving the Aftermath and Took the Desolation. Both pretty good. I enjoyed them, and might spend some more time with them, we'll see. I'm trying to get people's reactions and feedback on the games we're trying out yesterday and today. Today's slate of games is the one you see before you, Rising Lords, which is kind of a Lords of the Realm, is sort of like a Euro worker placement board game type of game. It's in early access, but I think it's far enough along where we can have some fun with it. I've got about 5 minutes of play with it, so just to kind of poke around the interface. So very much going to be a new learning game for me. And then we're going to follow this up a little bit later today, in 3 hours, with Book of Demons, which should be fun. It's been around for a little while now, if you haven't seen it before. It's kind of a card, I don't know how to describe it, card-based, on-the-rails, Diablo-style game, but with a ton of Twitch integration, so you guys can do naughty or nice things to me while I'm playing. So I look forward to that, seeing what you guys can get up to while I figure out how to play that one. But we're going to check out Rising Lords first from Argonwood. So, like I said, I know almost nothing about this. Short of, I think it's a little lighter than my traditional fare, which is good. I like a good strategy palette cleanser for some of that really heavy stuff that I usually delve into. So we'll see how much fun and entertainment we can get out of it. We're going to do single player. Of course, we are Sir Vormithrax. We're going to do, I guess a scenario. And I really don't know good, bad, or ugly on picking these things. We've got 4 players apparently, and every time I've kind of run through this, it's always left one empty. On purpose, I guess, for a place to expand into and fight over. But it always seems like these two, like for example, if this is the empty one, these guys have access, but this player doesn't. So how does that make for a fair-ish engagement? Is this guy slightly bigger than these two to offset, or I don't know. I don't know how that works exactly. But like there's a barrier mountain range here. I'm pretty sure there's no direct access between these 2 points. So I'm not sure exactly how that works from a fair perspective, but we'll go with it. I don't know enough about the game to kind of make that kind of a judgment call yet, so we'll see what happens. We've got some options. We are Sir Vormithrax, the human, Team 1, Lord Bert, an aggressive AI, versus Lord Henry, a prosperity AI, both on normal difficulty in their own separate teams. So nobody is teamed up with anybody. It's all for themselves. We're going to go starting low everything, so low resources, low weapons, low prosperity, no battle timer, permadeath, off, I guess. I'm not sure how that affects this kind of a game. Event dex mixed, force battle rule. Sounds good. Let's leave it on. Victory conquest. So we're going to go with this map. This is what? Meath. We're going to play on the Meath map. There are quite a few maps, so... and I believe there's a map generation tool. There's a big one. 19 regions, 12 regions, 11 regions. There's another one with 4, Lithuania. But again, the diagonals are cut off from each other, so I don't see how that with a 3-player works. But every time I've set this up, it's had 3 players and left 1 empty, so I don't know exactly what the intent there is. I'm not going to worry about it. I don't really expect to win or conquer anybody in this very first game. We'll see how fast it goes, though. There's not a lot of actions that have to be done per turn, so hopefully the analysis paralysis is fairly low and we can kind of flow through a game. I'm not sure exactly how long the intended gameplay is, especially once you're familiar, but we'll find out. So I'm going to leave it all alone. So we're going low or early start for all the settings. I'm going to leave the players the way they are, and we're just going to jump in and kind of see what happens. What is this game? It's that. It's this. All right, I do have tutorial tips turned on to give us some idea of what to do. I mentioned it is somewhat like a Euro-style board game, worker placement game. That's because we have these peasants. We have, you can see there, 4, little number 4 of these peasants that we're going to put to work in various activities. And depending on what we have them do, we get various results. So it's kind of like a kingdom simulator. I've played a lot of those in the past, especially in the distant past, when it was one of the only types of games available, where you would, shepherd a little kingdom along, and there was no graphics even way back then in the good olden days, and we would just pick from text menus and say how many things to do what, and we'd gather grain and harvest and all that kind of stuff. Good times. So what do we got here? We got a manor, which is a place where a lot of peasants can live, so I think the music is a little loud. Thought I turned it down. Let me know, since these are new games, whether or not the sound balance is off. Or if my face is in the way. It looks like I need to move my face cam over some. Alright, give me a second here. Hey, face cam. You need to shuffle over just a bit. How about right there? Right there? Right there. I don't like to hover my face up above here. It looks weird. Alright, we'll go with that for now. Let me know if it blocks anything super important. All we're seeing here is population. And a tiny corner of the map. Alright. So what are we looking at again here? So we got a manor, a place for peasants to live. We've got an inn, where a lot of peasants can live. Place them here to increase happiness and gold. And then the town center, alright, where the peasants just kind of go to gather up for their daily or seasonal jobs, looks like. So we've got resources across the top and some information down below. We got money, of course, gold. Used to raise armies, pay for upkeep, as well as building and buying goods from the merchant. Shows our cost and our income and so on. Projected change is plus 19. Gold can be acquired by selling resources to the merchant and or collecting taxes, tithe. We've also got wood, stone, strongest castle walls and buildings, iron for swords and heavy armor, wool from sheep, I imagine. Light armor in some buildings. Spears for pikemen and cavalry. Pikemen are strong against knights and cavalry. Cavalry are strong against swordsmen and crossbowmen. So we got a bit of a rock, paper, scissors combat system going on. Swords for swordsmen and knights. Ranged weapons. Light armor. Heavy armor. And horses. Alright, so we probably need what? Heavy armor, horses, and like a sword for knights. And various combos for the different kinds of troops. Menu, of course. And the season, I imagine. Click to assemble an army and build your deck. Interesting. Diplomacy. Provisions. Click to send food to another region. And these are kind of grayed out. I don't like the way the map scrolls when I get even a few inches from the from the edge of the screen there. I can't even point at a resource without the map scrolling. That's really annoying. Huh, can I turn off edge scrolling? Please tell me I can turn off edge scrolling, because that would be great. Grid lines, yes. Full screen, resolution, mouse lock. I don't see a way to turn off edge scrolling. Well, that's going to be annoying. Alright. You guys are just going to have to put up with the screen waving around as I try to point at things. What else we got? This is the town of Kildare. And we've got pop. How many people are currently living in the region? Increase, decrease. Reasons for increase, decrease. So every 250 population equals 1 worker peasant. So by raising the pop by increments of 250, we get additional worker peasants. Migration is affected by happiness. People will leave if they are not happy. Likewise, people move to your region if they are hearing good things. Higher pop means larger armies and are faster building, farming, mining, etc. Exceeding your region's maximum pop means you will have beggars. I assume maximum pop is capped by my living capacity, my living arrangements. Population during current pop 1,000. Okay, so the number in brackets is my max. I assume... So, where are the two I've got? So the manor houses 500 people. The inn houses 500. So there's 1,000 between those. And I guess the rest is coming from the town center. Must be coming from the town center. Alright. 250 population to get another worker, and we need housing, so we have to build out additional housing locations in order to increase our max. Got it. What else we got? Health. Health refers to your population's overall health. Damn music is bugging me. It kicks up into these jaunty registers. I don't want it off entirely, but it seems loud to me. And I've got plugged up ears from allergies. It's also a little too repetitive. Alright, what was I looking at? Health. So, current region health 50. What affects it? Projected changes. Health bonus from food. Alright. The season's health. Alright. Oh, beggars. Dirty, stinky beggars affect my health. Suffers if you have many people living in your town, especially beggars. Larger rations as well as food variety are beneficial to overall health. The season plays a role as well. People are less healthy during the winter season. Alright. And health affects your birth and death rate. Happiness value. What affects it? I understand what it's going to do. Taxation, churches, bishops, beggars. Happiness caused by drinking peasants. Okay, are they a jolly bunch? Garrison units. Stationary army defends your region. Current garrison maximum capacity is 245. We've got 75 currently. 15 knights and 60 bowmen. We start with a small garrison. Garrison capacity can be expanded with more castle buildings or town guard. They replenish over time. Alright. So currently we've got a quarter tithe going on. Compulsory tax paid by the villagers. Gold collected. Set at quarter tax. Happiness change. So we've got a low tax rate, giving a little bit of a happiness bonus. Triple tax. -9 happiness for 225 gold. Alrighty then. So we're at the... the only thing lower is no tax. So I see we have little options to raise and lower here for the tax and the rations. So we're currently at half ration. Half rations. They're getting a -3 happiness. No food diversity. A little bit of health bonus. Alright. More variety your peasants have. Wheat, dairy, and meat. The happier and healthier they are. Food diversity bonus begins at normal rations or higher. Alright, so we have to be at normal rations and have as many of the 3 types of food as possible. So wheat, there. Dairy, which I assume is coming from the cattle. And then meat from probably any of the 3 animals. Alright, I understand. Wheat, most efficient food source. Farmer plants 60 wheat during winter, harvest 10 times that during the fall. So plant 60 and you get 600. 1 unit of wheat will feed 5 people during the season. Now, don't make me do math. Math are hard. Kildare is predicted to yield 0 crops in the autumn because we have not planted anything. You're consuming this crop for food currently. Alright, so I see. We've got little symbols for whether or not we're allowed to eat them. So we're saying, yes, eat the wheat, but no, don't eat the sheep, the horses, or the cattle. Because we have none of these 2, and we don't want to eat up our cattle. I'm assuming we want to increase our cattle herd. Let's actually... I gotta look at these. So, sheep, good for food and wool. Light armor in some buildings. They produce milk, but only 40% as much as cows. 1 sheep feeds 4 people. Currently not eating them. If you're not eating them, it'll allow the herd to grow. The limit for this region based on its field capacity is 0 sheep. We have no sheep fields, apparently, or sheep grazing areas. Pastures. Animals in the region that don't have a field to live on will perish. Got it. Horses, only eaten in emergencies. These are mostly going to be, of course, for our warriors, knights, and cattle cow. Excellent food source. Supply milk. Milk and beef. We have a capacity limit of 1350. Based on the available workers, this region can manage a total of 0 cows. So we have to assign workers to the cows, apparently. We're projected to lose 50 due to overworked ranchers. Extra workers may increase growth, but will not be optimal. All right. Okay, so we've got resources. We've got resources. We've got a mini-map. Do I get to see everything that goes on? Why do I get to see everything in my two competitors, but I don't get to see anything in the region nobody's actually occupying? That seems weird. Am I actually going to see their movement of their units and such? Their limited fog of war? I guess we're going to find out. All right, so around us in our little countryside here, are there like map filters or hotkeys or anything? I got no way to look for hotkeys. Function keys? Whoa! Don't press that function key. That might have screwed up my recording. Let me know if the recording is screwed up. Or the stream. Looks fine. All right. I hit full screen, and it did so, and then I tried to switch it back again. So I don't think the hotkeys are things I need to be hitting. I don't know if there's hotkeys. There probably are, but there's no way for me to see what they are. So that might make things a little rough. Because I think there's like filters to show or highlight information. All right, well, however, let's just kind of look around the real close parts of our map here. So this was once oh, that's wasteland. So it becomes a farm field if we clear it. Up here, we've got an iron mine, stone mine, stone castle. Additional castle tiles can only be built next to the keep. Forestry to gather lumber. There is a livestock field, so we're definitely going to have to send at least one worker over to our cows. And we have an empty field. I think that's all of the nearby. Yeah, I think that's it. So iron, stone, castle, cow, and empty field for us to plant wheat in. What is this little line? That's is the border control? Does he actually control this section of my side of the border? Yeah, it does the same thing over here. Blue for me and purple for him. So apparently we each control a little ways into another person's territory. There's that barrier mountain range I mentioned, so I can't go that way. All right. Oh wait, we got this on this border too. I don't know. All right, we'll figure it out. So let's move some peasants around. We got some dirty, stinky peasants. So left click to pick the peasants up. And I can't move the map while I've got them picked up. Oh, now I can. All right. So if I want one there, one there. What if we go? So notice it's got a green highlight around it. I did find out that means that we're basically wasting some worker capacity. We've got too many people there for maximum effectiveness. So we've got 2 there and it hasn't turned green yet. 3 hasn't turned green yet. Alright, so let's leave those like that for a second and look at our numbers. So for wheat, what is it projecting now? Predicted to yield 1,800 crops in autumn. So it's winter now. We have to cycle the seasons. I believe there's 4. So we have to leave those workers in place until autumn and to the harvest time to yield that 1,800 crops. And then cattle, looks like we're going to gain 16. And people at normal ration. Where's lose 0. It's not going to show the plus on this screen, only on the other screen. Seems weird. Alright, let's oops. Let's do that. I only gained 2 more. Let's not do that. What the heck? How do I tell it to not? It's a little weird the way it grabs and moves and drags and all that. Usually the looking glass is like a zoom in. I'll check it in a sec. Oh, I see. Also, when I picked up the worker, it highlights all the work tiles. Cool. That helps. So we knew about the stone and the iron. I don't remember that one. What is that one? Hey, you, go over there. Oh yeah, forestry for lumber. Alright, so I have no idea how much things are going to cost for us to build or expand. I think for this first turn, I'm just going to concentrate all the workers on our food supplies. So, 2 in the field, that's going to get us 1,200. I think I will go all 3. So 1,800. Yeah, let's just do that for now, until we see what's going on. That's pretty much the only decisions we get to make, other than if we wanted to build something. So I could pick an adjacent space and right-click, and we have options. So we know about the manor. Increases maximum workers. Costs gold. 280 wood. Ooh, okay, so it is quite a bit. 28 of the wool. The inn also increases pop. Also a huge amount of lumber. Town guard, wood wall, stone wall, church. And the smith. Forge weapons. Alright, not going to worry about any of those for now. We got a ways to go before we can raise our pop enough anyway to worry about additional housing. Oh. I have to actually pick. Convert this field into a grain farm. Grain's the most efficient food source. Yes, I want grain. But I'm going to put somebody on the, I'm going to put one person on the lumber. Alright, let's do that. We'll keep eating our grain for now. Hopefully we don't starve to death before the harvest time. So does this show? Oh, yeah, we have 60 now, plus 60. 60 produced from lumber camps in the region. Alright. Got it. So we're going to lose 200 wheat to... so that's our main food source right now. We're not allowing anything else to be eaten. We're going to gain 16 cattle. We're going to gain 19 gold, 60 lumber, and then we'll have 1,200 grain when we harvest in the autumn. So, I think that's all the decisions we can make. Not going to assemble an army or do anything else, so let's just cycle around. Oh yeah, I forgot to click on that looking glass. A wild bear has appeared in your forestry. Lovely. So, wild bear has scared the peasants from the location back to your town. Is that my forestry? Yeah, it was my forestry. Ah, there's a scary bear. Hey, scary bear. So wild bear has appeared in Kildare. You can either leave it or send in peasants to fight it. The more peasants, the greater chance of victory. Understood. But if I send the peasants in, I don't want to send one in by himself, and that's all I've got available, because if I move anybody else, I think the best I could do would be to send 2 in, because I got to leave these guys in the field. And as soon as I pull him out for a season, we're gonna lose some cattle. Look at that, minus 58. No, I can't do that. That's way too many. I'm just gonna go a season without the. I don't know if he disappears in a season or how long he stays there. If he's permanent until I kill him or what. But yeah, we'll do some other stuff till then. So I wonder what happens now when I try to add him to this, because there was a set amount of seeds. Let's. Do we get any benefit over here? Yeah, we get a little bit more. Alright, we'll do that. I'm not going after that bear. Nothing else I'm going to build. We're just going to keep cycling the turns till an event occurs. Oh yeah. Region overview. Show basic statistics of all your regions. So I only have the one. So, yeah, it's nothing that's going to do anything that's going to help me. It's not a filter or anything. Oh, what are you guys doing? Can I see? Well, it don't show me the exact number, but he's got people farming and on the cows, just pretty much like I did. I assume this is the merchant, probably. I wonder if he just makes, he travels from one realm to the next. What are you doing? Cows and farms, so pretty much the same thing. I'm not sure what the significance of this is. I don't see any other walking lines of people. No, you actually have to leave them there. Yes, I understand, and yes, it's been mentioned. But you have to actually leave them to tend the crops. You can't move them. Alright, I think we're just going to continue. Pass the turn again. See if Mr. Bear goes away. Oh, come on. What the hell? Well, it's a frickin' animal invasion. The Blood Brothers of Thurn. The merchant's here, apparently. Alright, well, we gotta do this. I don't know if there's a button, or if it just happens during the round processing, I assume. I don't see a button to, like, do an attack. Remove peasants or the hunter. The more peasants used to remove the beast, the better. Otherwise, livestock crops will be eaten at a rate of 15% per turn. Alright. We're gonna hope 2's enough. So, how do we interact with you? Hello, Mr. Merchant. So, I've got 288 gold, do I? Cows? How does this work? Is it 3 gold per cow? Is this like plus and minus? Is this just maximum? Yeah, so it's picking the maximum amount that I can buy. Alright, got it. I don't know when or where I'm going to need the gold heavily. I really want to get my cattle up to our maximum, if I can. So I think I might... Price 240. Let's spend 200. 201 or 216. Oops, wrong thing. 201. Alright, we'll buy 67 more cows. That'll be a substantial upgrade. I probably need to put my second person there, where we've already got them. Alright, let's go for that. Blood Brothers of Thurn, cost 1500, amount 100, attack 5, defense 6. I assume that's like a mercenary troop you can hire. Alright, not... Oh, maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe that line of marching thing, people is somebody sending provisions to another region. Why they would be doing that this early, I don't know, but... Alright, let's, so 1157, huh? I wonder if the wolf blocks growth for the round, even if you do defeat him. So we got a plentiful harvest event, plus 50% crop harvest. Yay. Your peasants have killed a wolf. Yay. So it's fall now, but I thought harvesting was in autumn. Now harvesting the crops. Oh, spring, summer, fall, winter. So yeah, fall is the harvest time. Alright. So we're going to gain 1715 crops. We were going to get 1200 originally. out of the 2 guys working it, so we're getting a bonus. So we're getting the 3 or the 3 quantity I originally had set with 3 workers. And we've got cows. And that's a lot of cows that we still have to go. Yeah, health is dropping a ton. Next season's effect is -15, so winter is going to be harsh. I need to, oh, that's what I screwed up. I should have improved our rations. But I'm not ready to start handing out meat for anybody yet. So just increasing the rations. I could do a double ration. Let's do a double ration for a season. See if we can maintain that through the winter. So we don't tank our health or our happiness too much. Half tithe gives me 45 gold versus 22. Only lowers happiness a small amount. There's probably other effects, but happiness change. Yeah, let's do this. We'll do normal tithe, double rations. We had a bountiful harvest. We'll keep the workers where they're at. Still got a bear to deal with. When we hit 1250, we'll get another worker. What are we going to get growth? How much growth are we going to get? I think we'll get pretty good growth. Alright, we'll find out. So we're going to gain gold. I really do need to get rid of that bear. Jeez, 85. I think I'm going to have to wait until I get that other population. And then I'll pull maybe 1 person off the farm, or off the cattle, and send 2 over to try to deal with the bear. Where do I get a hunter from, anyway? That's somebody I have to hire? Is it endemic to one of these buildings? I don't think so. So hunter must be something else. Alright, let's cycle the turn. Yeah, it's got a lot of touches of previous games. Oh, somebody just appeared in our village. I keep expecting a little synopsis window to pop up saying, new season, gained, lost, blah, 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 blah. But nope, it just updates the numbers and you keep moving. So at double rations during the winter, we're looking at 591 going out. We got our cattle count up to 226. I'm going to leave the tithe alone. Hopefully get our cash balance up for the next trip from... Oh, see now I've got... Oh, emigration. I bet you that's what this is. I bet you this is outward emigration. People leaving to go to somewhere else to live because they like over there better. What's our emigration look like? Population. Increase, decrease. Population change caused by migration, 6. At least, that's my guess. Migration is affected by happiness. Yeah, I think that might be what's happening. Just like they're immigrating to me. Whoa, that guy must be a right bastard. He's got people emigrating out every direction. Huh. Alright. But it doesn't show me, like, inbound emigration versus outbound. It just says... Population change caused by... So is that +6? Am I gaining 6? I don't know. I might have to look this one up. Because, I mean, if that's what these do represent, these little walking people, then I'm gaining more than I'm losing. I guess. Where was that guy just from? I don't know. I don't know what that's trying to tell me. All right, so let's go back to normal rations, back to half tithe. A little bit of money, but woo. Man, that was a pretty big change for happiness and health. We can't maintain double rations for the entire year until the next harvest, though. Not at 500 per. Let's I think I'll stick with double rations through the winter. Try to keep up health, because that's the worst time for the health. And then we'll drop it down to like half rations during the spring and fall. Or spring and summer. Alright, let's do that. I think that's what I'm happy with. 100 gold income. We're gaining both health and happiness. I'd like to keep them... push them as high above 50 as I can. Our garrison is regenning up to its full strength. Well, so that's a new worker. That's what it is. So we got the 1250 is what we needed for the next worker. So, do I go after the bear at the expense of some cows? I think I do. No, we're actually going to gain 24. All right, that's fine. I can't see the number. I'm assuming that's a 2. The graphic is hiding the number of peasants there. All right, I think that's good. I don't know if a bear is harder to kill than a wolf, but hopefully 2 does it. I'm still seeing a bear. A peasant has been killed. God damn it. Okay, you lost a worker. The workforce of the region depends on the growth. Yeah, lovely. Well, bear on turn 1 seems awful damn harsh if this is the way that that's going to work. Awful damn harsh. I can't leave him to fight the bear on his own. Huh. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Alright, we got to drop the ration and look at health tank again. So, I gain 75, or I gain 50 if I allow the cattle for meat, which is going to give us a little bit of food diversity. So, notice the health stat. As soon as I turn on allowing meat, we don't lose the health stat there at normal rations. Hey there, Ron Zisa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I was hoping to hold off on the cattle, but we've got health up to 70. I think I'm going to leave cattle off the menu for now. I want that to keep growing for a bit. So, merchant's back. The Brotherhood's back. I don't see anything here I can do that's going to help me against the stupid bear. I'm just going to buy up all the cow again. Leave myself just a tiny bit of gold. Nah, why? Let's just buy up all of it. 85 out of the 98. Sounds good. Alright, 335. I've got too many workers there currently for optimal. But I still don't think doing this is going to change the yield because we just planted X number of seeds. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. $44 versus... Yeah, alright, we'll leave it that way. Yeah, it's a net change. I allow cattle to be added to the menu, but because we have a low population, a single cow feeds, what is it, 10 to 1, so 10 people per one cow, so it doesn't really take that many cows to feed the small population that I've got. And then the calving growth process is higher than the consumption would be, so I still gain some. I just want to max out my growth while I can. Alright, so we'll probably gain another worker next season, and we'll have to try the stupid bear again at some point. I need access to that lumber. So I think I'm happy with what we got. I spent all my money. I'm going to accept the -5 health. There's our worker again. 1277. Do I try to wait another round? Buy wood from the merchant next year instead of cows? We're up to 424 cows. We're starting to get up to a pretty respectable number. If I could put this guy on clearing a field, for example. Zero out of 6 with just one guy there, huh? Alright. Yeah, neither of these are going to gain me anything by adding more people to it, so... I could stockpile a little bit of stone or iron, but I think I'd rather get a field going. I think food is the most important thing for the early game. Alright, so we're looking at minor minus to the health. Only 1 on happiness. We're already in summer. Can we go double? 426. Oof. Pretty big drop, but we gain a fair bump in health and happiness, and I want to encourage immigration. All right, let's do that. I'm going to start to let cows be consumed. We got strong numbers for health and happiness growth. We should, hopefully at half-time, double rations with good food mix. Get some good immigration, so I'm hoping to see this jump up a fair amount. 1277 current. Alright. What are we gonna get? Crop harvest bonus again. Cool, I'll take it. As recompense for that stupid bear. Okay, so we're going to get 1,400 wheat. Not terrible. 50 gold. I think the merchants do next turn. Do we see them in the winter usually? Big health drop coming. Even at... Whoa! -20 even with double rations and meat on the table? What's up with that? Where's that coming from? I understand the -15 because of the winter, that's normal. But why? Where's the other 6 coming from? It doesn't mention where the other 6 is coming from. That's kind of weird. I don't like it when the numbers don't add up. Yeah, I really don't like it when the numbers don't add up. I can't stand interfaces that that are all made of numbers that don't actually show me numbers that make any sense. All right, well that's a little annoying. I don't know why I'm getting penalized an extra 6 health. I'm definitely not going to triple rations. Ain't no way that's happening. Definitely can't lower the rations. If it was consistent, I think so, but I don't remember it being wrongly reported previously, so unless there's just some random variable that could be thrown in on occasion. But even then, it would make more sense to me to at least put a tag, a line in there that says random illnesses or something, just to explain where the other number, why it's not there. I just don't like missing information. I mean, make up a justification for it. If it's gonna actually be happening and have a cause, give me some kind of a reason or explanation, just so the math adds up. So we got to 1444. We didn't quite make it to 1500 for that next peasant. I'm going to have to try to send 3 peasants against the bear, so next season we'll get another peasant. We'll send these 2 and one of the cow guys over to try to deal with the bear. I got to clear that stupid bear out. So double rations. Go ahead and go up to a normal tithe. Oh hell, let's go up to a double tithe. We're getting 4 happiness still, and we've got it up to 62. I'm gonna take. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna take cows back off the menu. Let's keep trying to maximize the cows. I think what's gonna happen is that we're just gonna have it's gonna go low in the winter, and then we're gonna be able to recover it in some of the other months. As long as I can keep pushing it up each time to accommodate this this winter drop, I think we'll be okay. So double tithe, double rations. 1,300 wheat coming in, so we're basically holding even on the food right now, but we are growing our cattle supply, which is good. We got a good trend. The bear is really the only thing that's causing a hiccup in our growth here. I got to start plotting out what next building, because we're going to hit that population cap fairly quickly. So we got another worker. Oh, 2. Wait. Refugees. Ah, we got an extra peasant. Cool. Refugees. A war in a faraway land seems to force people to leave their homes. Plus 250 population, which resulted in +1 peasant. Alright. So that actually helps out quite a bit. I'm thinking I might 2 of 6. What? Putting more people in doesn't speed it up? It must speed it up. It's just not showing me what the change is going to be. I think that would make it 5 out of 6. I'm hoping I can start from the progress I've made. It looks like there's like 4 different weeds in that space, and now there's, well, maybe there's still 4. It's hard to tell. I don't know if I have to start over again, but I got to do this. We got to get rid of this stupid bear. We'll try 3 guys this time. Leave these alone. Alright, so... Oof, minus 724. Let's allow cows again. We're going to drop our herd count this time. See, now we're gaining 19 health. Alright, we're going to go normal, normal. This region is using cows for both beef and milk. Yeah. I think we're sure fine. Alright, so we're planting. We're going to plant how many? 1,200 again? Yeah, 1,200. I would love to get one more worker on the fields. Alright, I'm going to leave everything else alone. So we're going to gain some health, gain some happiness. Alright, let's do double. I really want to pump these numbers up as high as I can. Keep getting them incrementally up on a per year basis at least. Even at the expense of riding the edge of our food supplies. One of these times I'm not going to get a good benefit on our crop. We're going to get like a disaster on our crop harvest and get half harvest, and then I'm going to be screwed. That's what we're going to try to build up a cash supply for once I get done buying up all the cows in the region. Alright. Kill the bear, please. Please, please, please kill the bear. Alright, so we killed the bear. I don't know if... I don't think we lost anybody. We got refugees again? Okay. Now I got some people. We killed a bear! Yay! Death to the bear. Well, what are we going to do now? Look at all these peasants all of a sudden. So we for sure... Whoops. Lord Bert's serfs are being treated very well. Now you're telling me? I'm assuming this is Bert over here where you guys are all running off to? How do I tell? Yeah, it's a town center, but a town center for who? How would I know this is Bert's land? I think there's diplomatic interfaces for the other players, but I don't have access to them yet. Oh, I see, yeah. Lord Bert. Got it. Lord Bert, Kildare. What does this region belongs to the people? Oh, really? That's Henry, that's Bert, and this is a random, I guess? I don't understand how this works. Not going to worry about it. Let's focus on our initial growth stuff, then we'll figure it out. Okay. So right now we are eating cows. Sacrilege. Yeah, we have 2 AIs in the game with us. I want to finish cleaning this out. Oh, yep. Wait. Yeah, we've already made progress 2 of 6. So 2 turns, I believe, they'll have finished that up. So if we grab these guys, that's too much, and that's too much. So let's get... Let's just spread people out. Let's get a little bit of a lot of stuff going on. So we'll clear the land. These are fine. 2 turns. That'll be winter, right? And it'll be ready for planting? Or is it going to be the turn after? I'm not sure how the timing is going to work on that. We'll find out. Yeah, let's just do that. So we're going to gain 60, 30, 60, 170. We got a couple of rounds before the merchant comes back. We should have a good gold supply for him. I'm not going to triple rations. I really want to turn off the cows usage here. Look at that, 99 to 9. Ack! 800 though. Man, we grew a lot. Oh, actually, we're about to hit our cap. We need to focus on building something. Increases housing, gives +1 happiness. Chance for bishop figure on level 2. We don't have the stone. We do have for the smith. House is 250. Manor and inn we know about. Town guard, we don't have the stone, but yeah, it's going to be a while. I kind of want to do the church. I'd have to wait a round or two. I think we got 500 growth. If we keep getting these refugee events, we're going to hit it real quick. Otherwise, I think we might hit it right at... See, it's going to take me 6 build time to get this church built also. So I got to factor that in. I think we have to go for a manor. Or another inn. Increase maximum pop. Enables you to put peasants on it to raise happiness. Let's just go with another manor. And 0 of 4, so I actually have to put peasants on it. Alright, where are you? Alright, I think we're good. So we're going to gain pop, we're going to lose health. Not eating cows, that's going to be bad. That's going to be so bad. I can't afford that. We gotta have cows. What was I saying? They suckered me into so many bountiful crop harvests. Somehow I knew this was coming. Not good. Ouch. Ouchie. Alright. That's going to be dangerous. So cows are staying on the menu. We're going to... we're in summer, but we're going to have a half harvest, so we're going to get only 600 food out of our field here. This should be... this will be done next turn. So I'm hoping it'll be cleared, and then we will we'll be able to plant both fields next winter. So I just need to last a winter. Yeah, that's the merchant and the mercenary group, and we got another guy. So this is done 1 in 4. More people's not going to help here. Let's just speed this up. And still got growth. Big hit to health because I dropped back to normal rations. This is going to be ugly because we're going to have minus 15 for fall, and we're going to have minus 20 some for winter, which is why I've been trying to push these up, because this is going to be a really bad one. That bad harvest is going to have a cascading effect on our health stat. Alright, yeah, we got to do it that way. Hey, Mr. Merchant. I got some cash. What you got? You got 210 cows, so I have just about enough to buy them all, don't I? I do. I can buy all the cows. Um, 1.6 for grain? Wait a minute. A cow is twice as much as one thing of grain? Doesn't that seem like a weird correlation, given how valuable the cows are?